It's a common sense recap of the big stories. It's Katz and Cosby on 77 WABC.
I understand Congressman Peter King is calling in.
Yep, we got him on the line right now.
And make sure you tell his wife we all prayed for her, and I think she's okay.
Absolutely. Yes. Rosemary apparently is doing great, right, Pete? That's first and foremost.
Yeah, first of all, happy 4th of July to all of you. Yeah, Rosemary's doing well. It was an emergency, a gallbladder surgery. There were a few complications, but they've all been worked out, and hopefully she'll be home by Saturday. I was with her all late today. I'll be going back in this evening. So thank you all for your prayers and your support. It really means a lot. Thank you.
Oh, we love you. Wonderful. We love you. Pete, first off, your reaction to Joe Biden saying he needs to sleep more, work less, and not really do anything after 8 p.m. That sounds like somebody who's not really president of the United States.
No, it sounds like almost like an absentee landlord or something. I mean, this is really, again, these are dangerous times. We could have George Washington.
Well, hold on. We got some breaking news coming in from Europe, from my friends that are there. He says, amazing Labour win in the UK. We'll get more information later. Labour 410, Conservatives 131.
Wow, that's a trouncing. Well, that's a trouncing. But you know, and Peter King, what I was seeing earlier is the Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, who is conservative. A lot of people don't like him and say that he hasn't actually been protecting the borders, that he raised taxes, that he's been lackluster. So a lot of people are saying it's maybe not necessarily a referendum on conservatives, it's a referendum on him. Do you know anything, Pete?
Yeah, I believe that's true. And I also know that the Labour Party has moved considerably to the right. This is not the crazy left-wing party of a few years ago when the Conservatives won big. The new Labour leader, who'll probably be will definitely be the Prime Minister, he has moved that party considerably to the center, especially on issues like immigration, law and order, pretty much like Tony Blair did years ago. So to me, this is it's an indication only that people are fed up with the status quo, and that whether it's left or right, they're moving toward, they want to move toward the center in an intelligent way. So no, I think that this, if anything, it's an omen. It's a good omen for Republicans over here, but it shows again of the world. Like, you're going to have a new leader in Britain. We're going to have obviously differences in France, probably a far right prime minister in the country, and you're still going to have Macron as the president. You have everything going on in Israel and the Middle East. You have got China and Taiwan. We need a president who is 24/7. We need someone who is on it and can deal around the world. Time zones don't respect 8 to 4 in the United States. I mean, they expect our president to be available at all times, able to move on a moment's notice, able to make the tough decisions, and also send a symbol. I mean, I think Ed Cox probably knows more than anyone. The importance of having an American president who's strong is that the allies and adversaries both realize that president is strong, knowing that if something does happen in the middle of the night, our president is going to be willing to retaliate and do whatever has to be done to protect American interests and the interests of our allies.
Absolutely.
Peter, you're absolutely right. The problem is that people, as you know, they elect the president based on the economy and what's going on domestically, not for foreign policy, even though the president's control over foreign policy is absolutely crucial to America, our economy, and everything else.
And you saw it during the 1973 war with Israel, and President Nixon basically stopped Russia in what could have been a world war.
Oh, my God, that was what he did. Whatever Golda asked for, Golda Meir, the Prime Minister of Israel, double it, he said. The Pentagon was quibbling, what plane should we send in? Send anything that flies. He saved Israel. And he also kept the Soviets out until they were invited back into the Middle East by President Obama to help with this red line. What a catastrophe that decision was.
That's directly from the Nixon family, from Ed Cox.
Yes, we love that. We love that. Well, Pete, thank you so much. We love having you here. Peter King, you are the best, and we're so glad that Rosemary, it's great news. Thank you, honey.
Thank you very much, and happy 4th of July. We're the greatest country in the history of the world.
Happy 4th.
Amen.
We definitely
are.
Our
job is to keep it that way.
Hi, it's Lou Dobbs for Priority Gold, America's precious metals dealer. These are volatile times with high inflation, soaring debt, wars on multiple continents, and rising financial stress. Central banks are buying gold to diversify their reserves, so are many Americans. Call Priority Gold and find out how precious metals can help you diversify your portfolio. They're highly rated and happy to help. Call 1-866-303-6357 or get a free gold guide at PriorityGoldGuide.com. That's PriorityGoldGuide.com.